Hello viewers, welcome again to our YouTube channel this morning. Still with our KQ projections at New Yankees. So at number 20, the question reads, OAB is a triangle in which OA is vector A, OB is vector B. M is a point on OA such that ratio OM to MA is 2 to 3, and N is another point on AB such that AN to ratio NB is 1 to 2. Lines ON and BM intersect at X. So we are being asked to express the following vectors in terms of A and B. So the first thing, guys, here, we are going to interpret this statement into a diagram. And we are told triangle OAB. So coming over to our working space here. So I'll have here our triangle A, B. Of course, O is the point of origin. So we are told side OB and OA have vector B and A respectively. Then further statement says we have another point M along OA. So there's a point M here such that the ratio is given by 2 to 3. So 2 to 3. Then there's another point N which is on AB and divides it in the ratio of 1 to 2. So there's a point N along AB and divides it 1 to 2. So if I may just draw those lines, then where do they intersect? We are told the point of intersection is X. So X is the point of intersection within our diagram. So any other thing? So we are told the first thing to express the following vectors into A and B, and the vector is AB. So the first case, we are told to express AB in terms of vector A and B. So we are in town A, we want to go to B. How do we move? We have to go to O, then to B. So it shall be AO, then OB. So what are the vectors of OA? Remember, when we go against the vector, it becomes a negative. Direction here matters. Plus vector B. So it shall be minus A plus B, or B minus A in vector form. Yes, so part 2 of the question reads ON. So we also have to write ON in the same format. ON shall be, so we are in O, or we are at O and we want to go to N. How do we move? We can go through A or go through B. So let me choose to go through A. So it shall be OA plus AN. So OA is simply a vector A plus AN. The whole line is a ratio of 3. So we are just going one step. So that is a third of AB. So a third of AB shall be, and we know AB is already done there. So it shall be a third of B minus A vector. So breaking the bracket, we shall have a third B minus a third A. So collecting like terms, A minus a third A will remain with 2/3 of A plus a third B. So that shall give us the vector ON. For those who will do it also going through B, the destination shall be 1. So our Roman 3 is BM. Express BM also in the same. Express BM in the same. So we are at B. We want to go to M. So we go through O, or we can go through A. So I choose to go through O. So it shall be BO plus BM plus BM. So what is BO? Remember, we are going against the vector, so it shall be negative of B vector plus BM. As we come to the diagram, BM is a unit of 5 division, so we are just going 2 of the 5. So 2 out of 5 of vector A, because we are running along vector A. So this is simple. We can leave it there, or we just say 2 over 5A minus vector B. So they are still all equal. So for further information, we are told under B that if OX is K of ON, and also BX is H of BM, then in 2 different ways form an expression of OX, hence otherwise find the value of H and K. So with this information now, we are told to be able to formulate 2 expressions. So OX1, we are going to use root 1 under the further information, so which is just K into ON. And ON we had done. What was our ON? So ON was 2 over 3A plus a third B. 2 over 3A plus a third B vector. So we just break the bracket. So it shall be 2 over 3A K plus a third B K. Third B K. So this becomes our equation 1. That is expression 1. So getting expression 2 of OX, now we have to follow root B, or the second root BX. So how do we go? So we shall go in that manner. So from O to B, then B to X. So O to B plus BX. So OB we know is vector B plus BX is given here, is an H or HBM, and BM was already done. The expression of BM was here, which is 2 over 5A minus B. 2 over 5A minus B. So our work is just to break the bracket using H. So it shall be B plus 2 over 5A H minus BH. So let's not confuse B with H, please. So that is that. So the first thing, we are going to collect like terms, the B vector and the B vector. So B minus BH plus 2 over 5AH. So B is common, we factorize. Most learners leave their answer here. This expression has to be factorized. So the common factor is a B into 1 minus H plus 2 over 5AH. So this is our equation 2. So we have the 2 expressions, expression 1 and expression 2, both for OX. So it doesn't matter. OX1 is still equated to OX2. It doesn't matter whichever route we followed. So we are going to equate the 2 expressions. So this is why I would want you guys to be keen. These are 2 equations with the 2 parts each being equated. So what does it mean? We are going to break these parts and the other parts and equate the identical ones, or the so-called compatible ones. So we are going to be led by the vectors. For example, vector B and vector A. So in equation 2, we have vector A here, and I'm looking for equation 1 where vector A is. So those are the parts that we are going to equate. So what does it mean? It therefore implies that 2 over 3 AK should be equated to 2 over 5 AH. There we are. So I eliminate A by dividing by A both sides. So cross multiplying, what will we have? We shall have 6H is equal to 10K. So I want to make K the subject, divide by 10, so that K alone is 6 over 10H. This is still our equation 1 again. There we are. Then we also have to equate the other two parts. If the first parts were equal, then the other two parts also are equal to each other. So it therefore implies that B into 1 minus H is also supposed to be equated to a third BK, because they are the ones bearing vector B. So B again eliminates each other. So 1 minus H is equal to K over 3. So I want to eliminate 3 by multiplying by both sides by 3. So it shall be 3 minus 3H is equal to K. So this is equation 2. That is equation 2. So all these equations are also of K. So K is still equal to K. That is K in 1 is equal to K in 2. So what does it mean? 3 minus 3H is supposed to be equated to 6 over 10H. 6 over 10H. So I want to eliminate by multiplying both sides by 10. We shall have 30 minus 30H is equal to 6H. Collecting of like terms, we shall have 30 is equal to 36H over 36 over 36. So H alone becomes 5 over 6. So substituting for K, we get, take one equation. So substituting for K, so K is equal to 6 over 10H. And H is 5 over 6. So 6 for 6, 5, 1, 5, 2. So K becomes half. So what were they saying? Find the ratio of OX to XN. So OX to XN is very simple. Let's come to the diagram. OX to XN. So OX was K of ON. So this is K of the whole thing, ON. And K is half. So it means here is half and the other side is also half, because the whole line must be 1 over 1. So a ratio of OX to XN, half ratio half, is 1 ratio 1. So thank you guys. That is all with our question. You cannot afford to miss vectors, guys. Let me assure my learners, 10 question mark vectors is something that I said and I'm repeating, cannot miss in our exams. So go for the kill. Use this to practice. We are done more. They are also on our wall, on our YouTube channel. So please do 1, do 2, practice more. Maybe the only thing that is not here, and we also did, is the collinearity. Maybe we could be asked to prove that O, X, and N are collinear. We studied that, and it's you to go through our work that we have posted, guys. Study this. If you have any question, I said you can reach the master, the beacon master, through +254 720 968517. So when you WhatsApp me here, or you just make a call, it will be no big deal. We shall be able to communicate and see how to make a difference in the life of our learners. Like I always say, nothing is too difficult to understand. This question, you just need to follow through, interpret the diagram correctly, be able to interpret the first questions that we were given here, or be ON. Then we also did BM, and there we shall be. So guys, nothing is too difficult. Please let me ask for one more favor: subscribe, share, and like. That is the only way you can stand with this program, so that we be able to reach so many learners and we help them. Remember, maths is a doing subject, and if we don't encourage our learners, then we shall be going out of our obligations for that matter. So guys, thank you so very much, and may God bless.